Hi guys, welcome to the Mr.Jones channel. Remember, I'm doing it just for you. I want to keep this video short, but I suddenly had something on my heart that I thought I had to share with you right now. Now I've got so much I'm trying to do today, so that's another reason that's why I have to keep this video short. But I knew it had to be today and now. Okay. Now, basically, you remember the last video was about how the whole face of the hospitality sector in the Basque country has changed radically. Okay. Well, I kind of like want to be unbiased about this whole thing. And when other people are at fault or guilty for some of the things that some of the situations that we're suffering in our beloved Basque country, I'm going to be honest about it. Okay, I'm going to speak out on it. Okay, but at the same time, when the Basque themselves or the Europeans, ourselves, are at fault or guilty for also the circumstances or difficulties that we face, I also need to speak out on that too. So that's what I'm going to do today. So basically, I want to talk about the youth in the Basque Country, okay? And I have a couple of things to say, so let's get straight into it, okay? Now, basically, I'm going to get into it right now. Get ready, guys. I'm going to get into it right now. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So basically, so basically, I'm so disappointed. I'm just so, I think, just disgusted and appalled by the way, the kind of Basques and, the new generation coming up behind us, how they're, behaving and how they're seemingly not contributing anything to society to improve our future, to improve our quality of life, and to improve, um, I don't know, just adding value to society. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, what I want to say, like, referring to the hospitality sector, is I'm just so sickened and appalled to see our youth, the Basques, wasting their time, being immature degenerates, and not adding value to societies, their families, not doing anything productive. Now, that's not to say that's all our Basque youth, but the majority of them are just not aware of the seriousness of the whole situation. They're not aware of the fact that they have a role to play in creating a better future at present, but also they have a role to play to guarantee a future in which all the freedoms and beautiful things such as prosperity, inheritance, wealth, family, relationships, even things in the arena of work, career, and the rest of it. They're just not aware of what it takes to um, keep all those things that we've strived for going. They're not aware of, that that's a responsibility that they now have to take upon themselves so that our future and all the things that we've enjoyed so far are guaranteed and will remain and continue and get, go from strength to strength. what we're seeing now, for even, I mean, for years now, what we're seeing is, you know, it's as if we've taken two steps back. We've become so relaxed. It's clear that this comfort living, the same thing that we strive for, is now working against us and actually destroying us. We're taking it for granted. We've been taking it for granted for the last, 20 years. There's no gratitude. There's no, thank you for the people, to the people, that's institutions, the system for providing this for us. There's no taking the streets. There's no participation in protest, and actually, there's this lack of support for people who even, stand up, take the streets, and protest in defense of these rights, and uh, you know, also in defense of our rights as citizens. Nobody's taking the streets, uh, I mean, what I'm trying to say is, even though, the people who do understand and do take the streets when there's a reason to stand up and say, no more, we ain't taking no more, you know, they're almost seen as, rebellious characters, people who, troublemakers, alien people, people that, have nothing else to do but, you know, um, act rebelliously or make trouble. When it's thanks to those people, why, we stand the chance of, you know people waking up and becoming aware of, oh my gosh, we've been sleeping for a long time, and actually maybe we do need to do what we used to do so well before, which is to stand up, say no more, we want our city back, we want our rights back. Do not, interfere with those rights. They are ours. Governments, you're here to serve us. We're not here to serve you. Okay. So, and it's just terrifying. And I'm trying to stay on topic, but it's just terrifying to see that, let's say people below the age of 30, it's just terrifying to see how, these Basques males especially have become these very weak, very passive, very pleasure seeking, very self instinct gratification, almost animals. Do you know what I mean? That are never contented or never happy, and just seem so empty and just without purpose and without, that male masculine strength. And I'm telling you, we are guilty as Europeans. We're guilty, and in this case, the Basques are guilty of, handing their beloved territory and all the beautiful things that are linked to it over to the devil. Do you know what I mean? And it's not as if you were just handing it over for free. We're just giving it away as if it wasn't something treasured. We're just, we're not even fighting for it. We're not even acknowledging or aware of how special, how unique, how authentic it is to live in such a privileged territory in the world, in Europe, in Spain. And it is so sad. And, I want to stay on topic, but it's so sad to see how the females are behaving. I mean, it. I mean, just remember that the Basque female, the Basque woman, the Basque girls were once the treasure of, Europe, or even Spain. I mean, how many writings and articles and poetry have been written about the Basque female, which was considered the most beautiful, sensual, gorgeous, classy, elegant, like, I know I'm all that, gorgeous hair, gorgeous skin, crazy elegant style, so classy, so nice. That is all gone, okay? And I'm just like, what? We're gonna do a video on that one. Girls, get ready. I'm coming for you. Basque girls, I'm coming for you. We're gonna do a video about that. You're not gonna like it, but I'm gonna tell you about yourself, okay? Because you are failing on the job. And don't be, you are failing on your job, okay? You're supposed to keep that hair tight. You're supposed to be looking crazy good. You're supposed to be looking amazing, okay? And I don't want to tell you about yourself, girls, but if you relax in the job, there is somebody that is going to take your place. I don't want to speak too much. I don't want to speak too much, but don't be thinking that your men ain't got somewhere else to go. Listen, we're going to do a video on that one, and I've got a lot to say. Nobody's ready for that one, but I'm telling you from now. I'm girls, blessed girls, I'm coming for you. Okay, cool. Let's stay on topic, no problem. So basically, I just want to say, I am so sad. I am so appalled by the fact that you're telling me that people below the age of 30 want, are absolutely okay about receiving handouts, about living with mama and papa, living off mama and papa, okay? Can't get your shit together to work hard, to sacrifice, even if it's a weekend job, just to get your independence and some income so that you can spend your money, you can start setting your life up, you can start coming up with a strategy and a program to become independent. You're telling me with all this wealth and all this support, these immigrants can come here and get their shit together, and you guys that have had it all the privilege, all the white privilege, all the beauty, all the facilities, all the backing, and don't make me speak about the inheritance, and you guys can't get your shit together. Listen, you guys should be ashamed of yourself, okay? For letting this whole thing, being part of the problem and being a part, being a part of this whole mess that has fallen upon us, for not taking it upon yourself to protect your goodies, to protect what was going so well and good for you. And you're telling me you couldn't get it together, and you people are not doing what must be done so that you can what? Sit on the terrace having a drink, smoking a spliff, getting high on you know what? And what, a girlfriend? You're telling me you don't want to work. You don't want to sacrifice. You don't want to break your back so that you can hang out with the guys, watch a football match and party? Listen, I am so embarrassed for the Basque, especially the Basque men. Listen, if Ascuna could see what he fought for and it's all been dashed to the side, kicked to the curb, so that these Basque people, these Basque youngsters, can do less than nothing, and I have to give them a reward or a medal because they go a couple of days to university, memorize a few things in the library, pass the exam, and they're no better after they left university. Listen, this is wrong. We have to do something. We have to get that backbone back acknowledge what's at risk, acknowledge what the people before us did so that we could find ourselves in this privileged safe, beautiful, gorgeous place. You remember Ascuna? You remember Sabino Arana? You remember all those Eta peoples that are now in prison for you? They lost their freedom for you. So that what? You can fuck around? Don't make me talk about it. Guys, don't even make me talk about it because I know too much. Don't make me do this because I know too much. Don't make me do this because I know too much. Don't make me do it. Absolute losers. Same in Britain. Same in all the European countries. I'm not talking about the Eastern European Western. I'm talking about the Western European countries. It's a disaster, and it's gotta change. Even if it's too late, I say it's still worth getting our shit together, fighting, rebelling, working, sacrificing, so that we can have a better tomorrow, so that we can have kids and guarantee a better future for them. Us Europeans, us, the Basque, you know what I'm saying? Instead of these people, and you know who I'm talking about, stepping into our country, stepping into our territory, breeding up this place with their 4 kids minimum, and we can't even have one. So, as you know, I always bring the video to an end when I'm beginning to get anxious. I always say, stop the video, Marvin, when you're beginning to get agitated, okay? So I think it's time to stop. But, we need to think about this. We cannot play around no more. I'm asking the men, the Basque men, to not give it away. We mustn't allow ourselves to be wiped out like this. We've got to do better. This is a disgrace. This is disgusting. We've got to do better. Could you even listen, guys, Basque men, get back to work. Find a job. We want to see you. We need you, okay? We need to see you. We need you. We need you to be strong. We need you to be part of society. We need you to be part of the solution. We need you to acknowledge what's going on, take it seriously, and start fighting for it. Start recognizing the beauty of this territory, the people who fought for it so that you could have it, this peace, this wealth, this prosperity. Do not allow it to be taken away from us. Let's get our power back. Let's get our country, our territory, our region back. Let's get our respect back. Let's not give in to the evil. Let's start sacrificing. So much more to say, perhaps in another video. I love you so much. Please support the channel by pressing like and subscribing. And remember, this is Mr. Jones, and we're doing it just for you. Bye.